Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me for messages for all signs for tomorrow, which tomorrow will be January the 17th. And then we'll also do 5 minutes of Reiki afterwards. We'll do free for all questions and cards of the day for as long as I'm here in the remaining time. So let's just get started with Aries. Aries, what I have coming up for you guys for the 17th of January. I feel like you're going to have some really clarifying moments on the 17th where, Aries, you're going to start to understand some things about those things that you would like to have improved in your life and those things that are the way that you actually want them to be. So sort of coming into a clarity and an understanding of, and maybe even an appreciation of the things that are going well and an understanding for what you want to improve also, Aries. Ricky, hello, hello. Tammy Bambi, hi there. Tony S, hello. Glad to see you again. Carla Burrell. Oh, you're headed out? So sorry, honey. Unwavering Faith, hello, hello. Glad to see you. Annie Minton, hello, hello. Glad to see all of you in the room. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me. Let me get on to Taurus. Taurus, I feel like you're going to be thinking on your feet tomorrow. You're going to have a lot of interactions with people that are going to cause you to make decisions or come up with answers about things that you haven't necessarily thought through really well before. Not that you're slacking or anything, just you just haven't had a reason to before, and other people are going to be looking for those answers. So you're going to be thinking on your feet tomorrow, Taurus. For some of you, that's going to be a job interview. For others of you, it's going to be just random things that come up in life. Good luck for those of you having a job interview tomorrow. Gemma Croft Baker, hello, hello. Unwavering Faith, you're welcome. Glad to see you guys. Glad to see you. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Still waters run deep is what I'm hearing for you, Geminis. Geminis, I think you're having some kind of eye-opening experience on the 17th where there is something really that comes into your attention. I feel like somebody is going to be letting you know more about the layers of their life than you have before. I don't feel like this is a bad thing or a good thing. It feels like more of a neutral thing, or even something that allows you to understand this person better, which allows you to be on the same page with them more easily. But going to be finding out some pretty deep information about somebody coming up on the 17th, Geminis. All right. So for those of you who are here, if you don't mind sharing, and if you haven't done so already, please do so. The more, the merrier. Cancers, what do I have coming in for you guys? Security is of the utmost importance for you, Cancers. I think some of you may be feeling the need to put pressure on somebody for an answer of what are we? What are we doing? Who are we? Where is this going? For others of you, security is of the utmost importance in a more financial way, although I feel like for most of you, this is more about relationship. And if it's not, like a new relationship, wondering where the course is going with that relationship, even if you have an older relationship, um, where are we going with this relationship? Is this relationship on a good path? You're going to be feeling like you really want to ensure the security there. And then, like I said, for some of you, this is going to be financial. This is going to be, doing things that you can to increase your security financially, trying to get that raise, trying to get a better position, trying to get a different position or an additional position and get out of debt, those types of things, adding to your security, either in relationships or finances, Cancers. Little ODD, glad to see you here, my dear. That would be nice for your Gemini friend. Is Jim K a good future friend? He's Pisces. Vegan said most we're not on to questions yet. I'm still giving messages for signs. After that, we'll do Reiki. And then after that, I would suggest you replace this question back in your text because I'm guaranteeing you I won't remember it by then. Marianne Grant, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room, my dear. Alrighty, let's take a peek at Leo for the 17th. Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo. Leo, I think that you're going to be either making new links as far as people that you know, friendships, support network, however you want to call that. And for those of you who are not making new links in this way, you may be strengthening old bonds or re-strengthening old bonds with people who are already in your support system or support network, family, friends, whatever. But strengthening bonds or else creating new bonds is what I have coming in for you on the 17th. Leos, Ascend, glad to see you here, my dear. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Tomorrow's the big day when I do your readings, huh, Ascend? Virgo. Virgo, I feel like on the 17th, you're going to be called upon to become the peacemaker. For a few of you, this is going to be about a situation that you've been in, a debate or an argument, or you will have been in a debate or an argument, and you'll feel like, we're not getting anywhere like this. Let me just put down the weapons, so to speak. But for most of you, I feel like you're going to be kind of stuck in the middle of two people that you probably care about and wanting them both to be on the same page. And so you're going to be trying to help them reach some kind of peaceful decision. This could be for two companies, but this feels more personal to me than usual. So I think this has to do with some kind of personal relationships. So I think it's about people that you care about, that you're really trying to help them get some things ironed out, or at least point them the right direction without getting all up in that business. Stacy Spring, glad to have you here. Glad you caught me live. Wonderful to have you in the room, my dear. Let's look at Libra. Libra, Libra. Okay, so Libras, I have that friends are going to be very important to you on the 17th. I feel like for some of you that are in somewhat questionable, up and down type rocky relationships with significant other, friends are going to be important to you. You may be spending a lot of time with friends, just kind of processing, sorting things out about what's going on with that other person. For others of you who have a more solid relationship with your significant other, this may be that you and that person are together with friends on the 17th, but spending some time with friends one way or another, Libras. Hey there, Striving. Glad to see you back in the room, my dear. That's okay. You can scroll back, Stacy Spring. I think we have DVR capabilities. That's what I read whenever I set this thing up. Scorpio, Scorpio. What do we have coming up? Scorpios, we are going to be looking for information on the 17th. Getting ready to put some kind of information together. I think this is just doing research. It doesn't have a super personal feel to it, although for some of us, we might be, Googling somebody that we just met or something like that. But I feel like for a lot of us, this is just something that we're curious about, that we're digging into, doing a little of our own self-propelled research is what shows up for me for us, Scorpios. I am fantastic, Striving. Thank you for asking. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the 17th. Some of you Sagittarians have been working pretty hard on something, whether you're working pretty hard on a relationship or whether you're working pretty hard just in general. I feel like you guys are going to be hitting a wall on the 17th. So if you have been working hard, doing 2 and 3 jobs, whatever it takes to bring in the cash flow, I think you may be hitting a down day where you're just crashed, like you just really can't even get out of bed. You're like, everything's going to have to wait today. Your body's rebelling. It's saying that's enough. We to us, we'll take one ourselves. Thank you very much. For others of you, though, this has a different type of feel. So for some of you, it's going to be about that. For others of you, this is going to be about that you've been putting a lot into a relationship. and putting a lot into a relationship, and putting a lot into a relationship, and putting a lot into a relationship, and putting a lot into a relationship. I could go on a lot more, but you guys get the picture. And you're just feeling like, you know what, I'm not being replenished by this relationship. I'm putting everything I've got into it, but not receiving back. And so you're hitting a wall that way. You're just like, I got to stop this because I've got to take care of myself. I don't think this is necessarily even a choice that you want to choose to step back from this relationship, but I think you're feeling like I have to have a break so I can take care of me. Okay, so that's what I have coming in for Sagittarius, coming in one way or the other. For those of you who are here, if you don't mind, and if you haven't already, please share. Capricorn, Capricorn. Don't box me in. That's what I'm hearing Capricorn say. Don't box me in. Somebody's trying to box you in on the 17th, trying to get you to commit to something that you're not so sure you want to commit to. You're like, leave me alone. Don't even go there. Don't mess with things. We've got a good system the way it is. How come we can't leave it that way? Don't put me in that box. That's what's going on with you, Capricorns. Aquarius, Aquarius for the 11th. Okay, my crystal ball wants to give a message for Aquarius. Let's see what we have. What will come up here? Gosh, Aquarius, I feel like you're almost playing the part of like shapeshifters on the 17th. So, shapeshifters is a pretty heavy terminology for what's coming in here, but I do feel like you've sort of presented yourself to somebody in one way, and now you're presenting yourself to them sort of really in a completely different way if you stop and think about it. So that's why I'm saying shapeshifters, because I'm seeing like different types of animal in that crystal ball when I look for you guys. And I feel like, is it that they're not sure what they want? I think that for some part of it, it's that you guys aren't exactly sure how you want to present yourself to somebody else. You're not exactly sure what you want from a company or from a person. You're not exactly sure what you need. And so one day you're feeling like, you know, I need all of this security. And the other day you're feeling like you need all of this freedom. And you can't have that if you have security. And, you know, so I think that you're shape-shifting. You're changing your mind on people. And they're trying to like keep up with, okay, what does Aquarius want now? All right, so that's Aquarius for the 17th. Thank you very much, Ricky. Hello there, Manuela. You want one of what, a crystal ball? Hello there, Vera. I don't either, honey. Samantha, green, hello. You're going to have to see about that one for Capricorn. Yep. Best place to go if you want a good crystal ball is get one in person. If you can find a place to get one in person that you can see which one calls to you. You know, go to a place that has a lot of them, that has a selection, and then see which one calls to you. Because you don't have to get clear quartz crystal either. You can get like a rose quartz crystal ball. They come labradorite crystal ball, all kinds of ones. See which one calls to you. You don't have to have a crystal ball to scry, though. I mean, that's an expensive way to try scrying. You know, you can take a bowl and put some water in it and you can scry. Or you can take like an oval or a round shaped mirror and scry just as well. Really, striving? Tell me where you live again. You live on the East Coast, right? Let me take a peek at Pisces while I wait and see what striving has to say. La, da, 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 da. Pisces, I feel like you're going to have some options to choose from on the 17th. This is a good thing. This doesn't come up like a Seven of Cups, like a daydreamer's card or whatever. This comes up that you have some options to choose from, and that these options are, it's to your advantage to have these options to choose from. So you've got, I feel like, a lot of open doors or a lot of opportunities, even possibly, that you're choosing from, Pisces. I mean, it could be that you're tasting cakes for a wedding, but for some of you it will be that. But I feel like also there's opportunities. There are other things that you could be doing rather than what you are doing. And it might be time to start exploring some of those other things, Pisces. Yeah, near Baltimore, look for metaphysical stores on your Google map and see what comes up. I get a lot of readings from people on the East Coast. There has to be stores with that stuff there. You're seeing a lot of 222s. Time to get your balance, balance, balance. Right? Sometimes it's like that. I'm lucky I have a metaphysical store here in Golden, but and I've also got a rock shop here in Golden as well. Different. The other thing you can look at is, what's the name of the what's the name of a rock shop? There's a name for them. Now I can't think of it. It'll come to me as soon as I end the broadcast, I'm sure. No, not metaphysical store. It's one that just has rocks. I keep wanting to say Labradorite. It is lab something, but I don't remember the rest of it. 44 is always your number. 44 is a healing number. Okay, so let's do 5 minutes of Reiki, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get us started here. We're doing for the intention of whatever will benefit each one of you the most. Hello there, Tiffany Jones, just in time for Reiki. We're going to do this till 30 after the hour. That's going to drive me nuts. Let's see if we can find it. Alternate name for rock shop. All kinds of lists of rock shops. That's no help. Stacy Spring, you sound like me. Everybody and their brother was telling me that I was a healer. And I was like, I'm not interested in healing. I like giving my messages. I don't even need to heal. Lapidary. That's the word. Look up lapidary. That's a rock shop. That's the official word for a rock shop. You're quite welcome. And a lapidary is generally just going to specialize in rocks only, and they will know everything there is to know about the stones they have. Generally. It's Lapidary. Yeah, even Jesus said the prophet gets no respect in his own home. That's how that works, honey. It's pretty much how that works. You're quite welcome. I would say find a healing modality that you're interested in, Stacy, and just start training in that. For me, it was Reiki. Reiki is an amazing healing modality because you don't have to actually find the root of the problem. You just turn the Reiki loose and it goes in and takes care of things. Yeah, I like all metaphysical things too. But when I'm on the hunt for a particular rock, I like to go to a lapidary because they specialize in them and they'll have unique pieces that you're not going to find in a plain Jane metaphysical store. Okay, Sid, peace out, honey. Hello there, Miss Avneet. I was wondering if you would make it in. One more minute of Reiki, guys. Got a lot of base chakra, a lot of upper legs, throat chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra. Yep, we're on Reiki. And we are finishing Reiki up now. Okay, guys, time for free-for-all questions or card of the day, either one or the other, not both. Pick one, pick one. And I'll answer questions until my alarm goes off. Your hives are driving you nuts? Stacy Spring, if you get here in the beginning, you can set the intention to whatever you would like the Reiki to work on for you. Or if you want to replay it, you can set the intention the next time to help you with relief from fear. It's a little bit late to ask right as we're finishing up, though. What I always do is for whatever benefits everybody here the most, each person. COD for Avni Sachdeva. Vera, that's a good question. Hello, hello, Tiffany James. Okay, so COD for Avneet. The Magician in reverse, my dear. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? There we go. Magician in reverse. This is just telling me, I feel like that what's coming off of here is trickster energy. Beware of somebody that is not dealing straight with you, my dear. Gemma Croft Baker. Okay, honey, you got the 5 of clubs in reverse. This just tells me that there's some kind of situation where you were feeling that there was a lot of competition, that you had a lot of competition that you were up against. That competition has faded away. You're large and in charge in that situation now, Gemma Croft Baker. Vera wants to know, should she change her general practitioner doctor or just universe telling her to be patient? Is it a good idea for Vera to change her GP? Universe is saying it's a good idea for you to change your GP, honey. I got a very nice yes on that. It's a nice solid yes. There's no question there. This other guy did something ridiculously stupid to you. I think he would be surprised if you didn't change your GP, or she if it's a she. Tiffany James, hello, hello. Manuela wants a card. La da 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 da. Manuela Cavazos. Okay, honey, you got. Where'd my camera go again? Darn it. Here we go. You've got the sun. The sun is just telling me that you're doing some things the way you want to do them today without other people interfering or looking over your shoulder or just generally frustrating the crud out of you. Getting to do something that you want to do today, Manuela. Tony S. Tony S., you always ask good questions. I would love to read for you someday. Where is Tony's current relationship with the new lover, Nikos, going? Let's look at the next 3 months, see what we have showing up for Tony and Nikos. Oh, honey. You see all these cards you had fall? My deal with Sacred Spirit is if you have more than 5 cards fall that you need a reading, there's a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You double need a reading. Let's see, though. That's too many for me to take, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle what fell, and we'll put out whatever comes out of that. Current relationship with Nikos over the next 3 months. Yeah, you have some crazy energy with this Nikos person. Like, what the heck is going on? This is the nuttiest stuff I've seen in a while. Okay, so starting out with, we've got a little bit of frustration going on right now, which obviously you know that, or otherwise you wouldn't be asking me this question. I don't think that you guys have in mind to make any long-term plans. In fact, I feel like even you're kind of like, I don't even know if I want to make some long-term plans with this Nico person here. 10 of Wands in reverse. This is saying that if you guys are already accountable to each other for anything, if you have already made this some kind of something relationship, you may be backing out of that. You or he may be backing out of that. That relationship may be stepping down instead of stepping up. But then right after that, this is why I'm tripping, because you guys have the craziest cards. Right after that, you've got the Hierophant showing up. What the heck? How can you be taking on less responsibility and then have the Hierophant? Maybe one of you is stepping back and the other one realizes, whoa, I don't want to lose this person. Let me just go ahead and tie them up with a little marriage ring. But then we've got that followed by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means that's bad timing. So if you do get married, oh dear goodness, hold on to the handrails. And I would advise probably not. It may be that one of you wants to get married and the other one says no way. Or it may be that you guys actually get married and then things go straight down the tubes. So I don't see this really going anywhere. I see this being a big, major thorn in your side is what I see, honey. Sorry. There's that smiley face there on that comment, which means they're hoping to hear something good. I am so sorry. Okay, so S Sand needs a COD. La da 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 la da da. COD for S Sand. Wheel of Fortune, my dear. This is a good card. This just means that where you've been going through a kind of slow phase or a not so happy phase, things are turning in your favor now. Everything has a season and a time. Your time is coming in. Tammy Bambi. Tony, seriously, if you do need a reading from me, check out my website to get my contact information, www.amista.info. My phone number, you can call me, text me, my email's there, my Skype's there, all of that good stuff. Tammy Bambi, Tammy Bambi, Tammy Bambi, card of the day. Okay, Tammy, somebody that you're dealing with is what's showing up here. You've got the King of Bows. The King of Bows is somebody who is very witty, very quick, very inspired, the expert really in their field. I feel like that's somebody that you're dealing with. Somebody very creative and passionate. Very good at what they do, Tammy Bambi. If that makes sense for you. Striving wants a COD. Rami Bach, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room. COD for striving. Woo, baby, you got a good card. Six of Wands, my dear. Six of Wands just tells me that there is something that you're being victorious on and something that other people are expressing their appreciation to you for your work and effort and energy in completing whatever that victorious project is. La da 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 da. Ricky Jorgensen wants a COD. Card of the day. Cards of the day are good for the past 24 hours or the next 24 hours. They are a very current situation. COD for Ricky. Ricky, what you've got coming up here is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is just telling me that there is something that you are happy about or attracted to. It could be something that you want to do. It could be a person. It has more of the energy of something that you want to do, that you're trying to make a way to do. So that's what we've got for you, Ricky. Roll me, I think. Hello, hello. Who's next? Tiffany James. I went too far. Here we go. Tiffany James needs a COD. Can I tell you when you will find love? Oh, that's a really open question, Starlight. La da 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 da. Tiffany James, card of the day. Card of the day, the Hierophant. You're doing something in a very traditional manner. You could be attending a wedding, but I feel like this is more doing something in a traditional manner for you, Tiffany James. Starlight. I can tell you when you will find love. I like for things to be more specific when I answer those questions, but I'm going to try to fire it because I don't think that you'll be able to get in your updated question before my alarm goes off. So that's a really open question. Normally, I would have somebody say, okay, are you looking for when you will find the love that you settle down with for a long-term relationship, or when you will find some lover who's going to come in and knock your boots right off? But let's just see what shows up first here for you, Miss Starlight. I'm feeling like you will find love in March. They're telling me this is not going to be a lover who knocks your boots off, and it's also not going to be something for a long-term relationship, but there is going to be about a 6 or 8 month relationship that starts up then, and there will be a lot of good that comes out of that relationship, although I don't see you guys getting old together, sitting in rockers on the front porch. Stacy Spring, will you do a career change soon? That soon is such an open word. We're going to look at the next year. Will Stacy Spring be doing a career change within the next year? I mean, soon can be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years. Kind of is all a matter of perspective. That's why I'm opening this up way up to a year, hoping that you mean before then. I do show you thinking about it and doing some studies. I don't feel like you are feeling like you're in the position to do that once we get into February, March, April. You have somebody that's helping you or encouraging you on this career change once you get towards the middle of the year. And you're starting to make some plans towards that in the fall, but I don't see you actually taking much action yet. Not a lot of action, but there are plans moving in that direction by the end of the year, by fall, in fall. Okay, let's see. What does spirit powers that be need you to know? Anna Minton, I want more specific questions than that. That's the kind of question we can ask like in a private reading, but I want something really specific that's going to go fast here. Let's see, Vera, you're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. Gemma. Carla Alley, welcome. Hello. Will there be a job change or transition soon? Bad news, good news, change is good. Soon, once again, wide open word. We'll check within the next year. Job change or transition coming up soon within the year for Carla Alley, yes or no? Definitely not much happening during the first part of the year, spring, first part of summer. Once you get into the middle of summer, I think you're going to be making a decision about what you want to do as far as your career and looking for. I think you're going to be in a very logical way looking for what you can do that's going to make you feel more satisfied in your work, my dear. Let's see. It is a she, gotcha. La da 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 da. I would change her out because it looks to me like she kind of messed something up big time. Lisa, oh, hello, hello. Glad to have you in the room, my dear. LRKK would like to have a COD. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of energy there, Tony. When I have 10 cards fall out, that's like way too much. There's a lot going on. LRKK, COD. Okay, honey, what you've got is the Prince of Swords in reverse. LRKK. Somebody LRKK is dealing with? Or LRKK? LRKK, it's going to be really important for you to stay on top of your game. It's going to be easy to feel triggered into doing something that is a little bit of a rash behavior that you're going to regret later. Just make sure if you're making any snap decisions that you have all the information that you need first during the next 24 hours. If you haven't already done something rash that you recognize right now, just make sure, proceed with caution, don't act too quickly, give information time to surface to the top before you do anything you might regret later on. Okay, LRKK. Little ODD's up next for a card. Little ODD. Little ODD. Little ODD, honey, honey. You got the Four of Swords. You're taking a break. This is either taking a break from a relationship or this is a forced downtime when you wouldn't be able to normally do all the things that you would normally do during the day. And this is not like, oh, I'm just going to call into work today. I need a mental health day. This is like your computer goes down or something like that. So you're not able to do all the things that you would normally do during the day. Or the other option, the way this card can come in, is if you're taking a break from a relationship. Maybe you have a psychic vampire in your life. Maybe one of your friends is just like dragging you down and you have to say, whoa, I just can't talk to this person for a few days. I've got to get my own self on my feet before I can let them start dragging at the energy again. I hear you, Manuela. You're quite welcome, S. Sand. Thank you. You're quite welcome, Tony S. Very cool striving. Thank you. Did I skip you, Tiffany James? Maybe. I don't remember seeing you ask for a COD, so I might have. Let's see what card I can pull for you. Tiffany James. COD for Tiffany James. Here you go, my dear. You've got the Four of Coins. This just tells me that what I'm hearing is you're being very careful with your emotions and with how much you're revealing to other people. Tammy Bambi. Guess you'll find out. Gotcha. You're quite welcome, Ms. Ricky. Let's see. Tiffany James says, thanks. You guess it's in your head. Thank you, Tammy Bambi. Snow day for you, lucky duck. Aw, thank you, Starlight. That's very kind of you. Oh, I got you. That was the old one. Well, now I got you twice. Oops. Okay, so that's why we're trying not to do repeat messages in here, guys, because I'm just going on autopilot. Maria Polito. Been a while since I've seen you in the room. Glad to have you here, honey. Okay, Maria Polito. I'm not sure if you want a card of the day or if you want to know something about your house in Florida. I think because you said card of the day first, we're going to stick with that. And because we don't have a specific question about the house in Florida, let's stick with the card of the day. Alrighty. Maria Polito. This talks about insecurities vanishing away. So things that you're feeling insecure about right now, pretty soon you're going to be feeling pretty sound and stable about them. I'm kind of assuming that there's something going on with that house that's making you feel insecure that is going to be taken care of pretty quickly. Just feels like it has to do with the house. Minnie is getting her tooth filled. Aww. Nobody likes the dentist. Anna Minton wants to know, will she rebuild and be back on her feet this year? La, da, 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 da. Yeah, that means I won't give you a COD for the next 3 times you're here. I'm just messing with you. But we do need to avoid the repeat messages, guys, because once I start going on autopilot, God only knows what I'll remember and what I won't. Let's see. Anna Minton, rebuild and be back on her feet this year. I'm not sure about being back on your feet, but you will have the rebuilding process going underway by the end of this year. You've actually just come out of, or eminently within the next 3 days, you will come out of a situation where you've been feeling trapped and restricted. So that could be paying off a significant debt. I've got the Magician following that, which does talk about frustration because he's in the reverse. And we've got the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, talking about the budget still isn't quite working by the end of the year. But like I said, that first card does make me feel like you are making some kind of progress. Even if it's just in how you're looking at things, you're making some kind of progress that is allowing you to move forward. I'm not seeing any fast forward motion, though. You're quite welcome, Maria. Wow, we've hit everybody, and my alarm hasn't even gone off. Okay, time for me to take off. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful day, and I will catch you all the next time. Peace out.